In my opinion, the housing system in this country is in crisis for a number of reasons. One, we have 8 developers delivering about 65% of all the housing. And that does not lead to a particularly vibrant and innovative sector. We've had independent research from various bodies that say that no one thinks the houses that we build today are of good quality and good enough. And we have a situation where the government is so desperate to build new houses, and yet they are so reliant on so few big providers that they have lost control of the situation. When you add to that the fact that the housing development that we have only seems to damage local communities predominantly, right? Not always, but predominantly. So you get one person, normally a landowner, who's already wealthy, selling a field for millions and millions of pounds. Very little of that money flows back into the local community. The people who build those houses normally come down the motorway in a white van and disappear off, and certainly all of the profits disappear off down the M40 to London and to pension holders, to the wealthy. And therefore, when people move into these houses, there's no investment in infrastructure. So waiting lists at the doctor's surgery get longer, broadband speeds get slower, traffic gets worse, the schools often get busier. We are not making it fair. And humanity is really focused on fairness. And this is not a fair system. And guess what? People don't want new housing. And therefore, the housing is foisted on them, and the conversations don't happen about making good quality housing, because all people do is fight for no, not what does yes look like. And then on top of that, these housing developers are being allowed to deliver houses that are not up to the sustainability challenge that we've got. We are adding new houses to the problem of zero carbon for homes. We've already got enough existing houses to solve, and we are adding millions of new houses that are all going to need a retrofit before 2050 to be carbon neutral. The whole situation is an absolute disaster, in my opinion. And it will change, but it will be driven by people and communities, not government.